Cause I need a room, what you call that? Ventador in all black, 4G autos, all that. Have posters on my wall, so give me some room. She ain't called back, can't wait to see you crawl back. Gon' dump the bitch, fall back and stack it till it's tall. Bitch, I'm
on that. Also, Life's a Mess 2 dropped with Post Malone, Clever, and Juice WRLD. What did you think of that?
Honestly, still haven't gotten around to listening to it.
Oh, wow. It's been that kind of weekend.
It has been a slow fucking weekend, whatever you want to call it for me, man. Like, I've been doing random ass shit, basically. Like, this week, I've worked, once, twice. I had driving lessons, so I've been trying to catch back up on the school part that I miss when I go to do my driving. All that, and then this weekend, you and Nick had your own. You, Nick, and the boys and Anna had your own thing. Mm-hmm. I was out driving around. And then I came back home, basically stayed up until like 3, 4. And then I get a call or a text. And I also get woken up by my mother at 12 from Taylor saying, hey, yeah, you want to come in for a shift from 1 to 6? I wake up an hour beforehand thinking I don't have to go into work. You know what? Let's sleep the fuck in. Nope, I ended up working a 6-hour shift.
Damn, bro.
And then I led to my other shift today. And the 3 hours felt like I worked another 6-hour shift.
Yeah.
So it's been a weird ass weekend for me.
Oh yeah. Well, my weekend, started off at Nick's. And I kind of want to talk about that because there was this weird thing in my head that only happened in my head. No one else knew about it, but it was only happening in my head. And I kind of wanted to talk about it. So, the last time we had a party at Nick's, everyone there had vaccines. And
I wouldn't even call it a party though, because it literally isn't. We meet the requirements.
Yeah.
Like, we have as many people inside the house as we are allowed to.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's basically just a little get together with all of us catching up, and yes, we drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the last time was actually literally the weekend we did the first podcast we did together, or like the weekend before.
Yeah, I believe so.
And that time, I made out with one of Zoe's sister's friends. Now that friend was not there this time, but
another one was.
There was another friend who, honestly, might be one of the prettiest girls I've been within 10 feet of. That, which sounds, holy fuck, that sounds really weird coming out of my mouth. It sounded better in my head. Anyways, I'm not a creep. But no, she was really good looking. And I mean, I knew I had no shot anyways. But even if I had a shot, I was like, I don't want to make it a habit of making out with this girl, with Nick's sister's friends, and then just stopping.
And not talking to them. Yeah, fair.
I don't want to be that
enough.
guy. So in my head, I'm like, okay, let's just avoid this girl at all costs. But it wasn't that hard. No one was interested in me. It's okay. I mean, I look like this. Who blames me? Or who blames them? Sorry. But it was just this weird thing. I'm like, I'm like paranoid as fuck. Like usually, like I was feeling good, like socially, that this whole week because I was like kind of like building my confidence up, and like for most of the night I was fine until I got a little bit of the whiskey in me, and I'm like, oh shit, now I'm getting paranoid. It was a weird night.
Right.
But nothing happened, thankfully.
Yeah.
No regrets.
No regrets. How was it though? Because I completely missed out. But
It was actually really. It was a chill night. It was supposed to be a chill boys' night. I didn't know that because last week we had a chill boys' night, and I thought it was gonna be the
Yeah.
same way this time, just with alcohol.
Mhm.
And that's why we got whiskey. But all of a sudden, his
it
sister
was a
busts in.
mature boys' night.
Yeah,
It was a mature boys' night.
but all of a sudden his sister busts in with two friends, and then I'm like, I hear Anna's coming, and I'm like, oh well, this is just like it's just another Nick get together.
Yeah. Or I mean, even with Anna, it would just be like another chill boys' night.
Yeah, yeah, true. But it
She's
was
just yeah.
yeah.
She's just one of the boys.
Yeah, but it was the inclusion of the other girls, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is a little different vibe than what I was expecting. It still ended up being like just a chill night. It was just there was females there instead of just being a boys' night. That's it.
Fair.
Yeah.
Well,
So yeah.
as long as it was blessed.
Mm-hmm.
All I remember is getting snaps from you, like I'm trying to fucking sleep and everybody's being loud.
It wasn't well. Yeah. The one thing was I think Anna and one of Zoe's friends were watching some sort of show, and then the other thing was just Nick snoring to absolute hell. Legitimately, I did not sleep. I just didn't sleep. But
Fair enough.
yeah, I don't know.